Question E asks, what are the major differences between each of the three pathways? Describe how students might benefit or suffer from these characteristics. Um, Again, I want to emphasize these are not the only three ways to get your teaching credential. There's a lot of different ways. These are just some examples. So the main differences that I noticed, you might have caught some that I didn't write down. Uh, Basically, how long each one takes, how much each one costs, and your availability based on where you are located. So, like, I believe with the Peace Corps, it's definitely not going to cost as much as the traditional pathway number one because you are providing a service. I am not sure if it's paid. If it is paid, it's very, very little. And you're only really paying for like the exams that you have to take. Um, so that's going to be a lot cheaper than like going to college for 4 years, which, if you don't have a scholarship, like a full ride scholarship, then you're going to have to pay a lot of money to make that happen. Um, and yeah, your short term staff credential, you're only paying for those 18 units of whatever subject you want to teach those college courses. And also the availability based on where you are located. Like I was saying before, the short term staffing permits are going to be most likely in lower income neighborhoods. So if you're in a more affluent area, then you're not going to have access to something like that. Also, generally, if you're teaching subjects that don't have as high of a teacher shortage, like English or history, then that might not be as much of an option for you. As far as how students might benefit or suffer, um, that is actually what you guys are going to read more about in the empirical study. I know a lot of you are already posing hypothetical, like hypotheses about what you think. So this is a push for you to make an inference here. Um, if you think that more teacher education is going to be more helpful to students, you could totally argue that, but just explain why.